veterinary technology program at Morehead State really, I think, is one of the top ones in the United States. Most of the faculty members that we have here have not just been in academia. Most of them have had extensive practice experience. You know, I've been a veterinarian for 30 years and the first 15 was in practice. So we bring a lot of that practical experience to what we're trying to teach the kids. It's not just about what's in the book. It is what's in the book. It's the didactic part of learning. It's also then how you take that and apply it. And the applied skills are what are so important.
First year laboratories, they work with small animals, they work with horses, laboratory animals. They do some laboratory testing, a lot of hands-on in their first year. In their second year, they have clinicals every afternoon from Monday through Thursday, and they spend at least 3 hours every afternoon working with small animal procedures and surgeries, large animal, all the farm animals, laboratory techniques, radiology, dentistry. They're doing hands-on things every afternoon. And most schools don't have that. Most schools might have a student involved in the surgery once or twice a semester, and they get several surgeries a week with us.
Our laboratory is 350 acres big, and we have 45 horses, we have 150 registered Angus cows, a large swine unit, and a sheep unit. So our kids really are exposed to a lot of large animal work, and when we go to do something to a cow, it's not just one cow, it's 150. So the repetition of their ability to repeat their skills, repeat their technical skills is really important. And that's what the practitioners, the people that are going to hire them, that's what they're looking for. They want our kids to come and basically hit the ground running.
We have a low student-teacher ratio, which allows the students more hands-on experience. Being accredited by the AVMA, they require us a long list of essential skills our students must complete before graduation. Our program allows those students to do those tasks over and over to become proficient before they go out into the workforce.
We're required to do internships and preceptorships, and you know, it's one thing to say you got an A on an exam, but it's also another thing to say, like on your resume, like, well, I can do this and I have done this, or I'm familiar with this, where you know, I don't know how other places do it, but it's just that level of confidence that we have that, you know, we've gone through it before.
Our facility here, we get to handle the animals just about every day, to where a lot of other universities, they don't have a farm right on their disposal that we can go out and work with the cows or the horses or the dogs and cats. So.
I'm really proud of our program. I'm proud of our students, because when they leave here, they are ready to hit the ground. They go into practice. You tweak a little bit based on what that practice needs, but their foundational skills are, I would put them up against anybody in the United States.
You know, the greatest reward is when the veterinarian calls and says, send me some more of your technicians. We want all we can get. The students that we send out, we get tons of comments and feedback back about their proficiency, their quality, and the skills that they have produced while they were here.
Doing the hands-on so much, you get more confidence in yourself, and so that when you get that job in the clinic, that you can actually have faith that your results are actually correct.
I've had a tremendous experience here. This is actually my second time in college. I have an undergrad degree from a lot of years ago, and started into the program here about 1.5 years ago. It's been a great experience, a lot of hands-on and help at any turn, anytime I need it.
They get a lot of book learning, but they got so much hands-on that they are ready to walk into a clinic. They do very well on the national board exam because of their book learning. It's a written test, and they excel. We just got results back from this last year, and we consistently score above the national average percent-wise, and in the subcategories, they do really well on the testing exam, and they do well in practice because they just have so much clinical experience.
we like to do and what we try to do most every day is we try to lecture in the morning so they get the knowledge-based information that they need, and then that afternoon we're going to practice that skill. So if I talk about mastitis in the morning, we're going to go out that afternoon and we're going to do some mastitis workup on some of our cows. If we're talking about small animal anesthesia in the morning, we're going to operate on small animals that afternoon. So it's a marriage of the two things. The didactic part that is necessary, but also the hands-on, which again, I think that's really lacking in a lot of the programs throughout the United States.
I can tell you I look forward to coming every day. And I spent 31 years in the insurance business, and I couldn't say that I look forward to that every day. But I look forward every day to coming here, learn something new every day.
I talked to a lot of my friends and they're like, oh yeah, we sat in class, it was boring, we didn't do anything, and then we tell them about our day and they're like, I've had so many people like, I want to change majors, like that sounds so much fun. And it really is, like, especially when we have sick patients come in here and we can treat them throughout the week and then see them leaving more happy than they came in is really rewarding to see.
I'm really proud of what happens here. We have a great faculty, we have great staff technologists, we have a lot of support from the university for the program. We have great students that go out and make a name for themselves and consequently make a name for our program.
Is that veterinarian that's out there going to call me back and say, boy, we loved this technician we have, send me 2 more? That's my payday. That's my payoff when I know that as a staff and as a facility and as a university, we've produced a really, really top-notch product. And I believe that's what our kids do. They make us look good.
Being a graduate of this program and now a staff technician and instructor, I've actually grown to see full circle the quality of students that we produce and the hands-on experience that they receive here.
It's just very rewarding just waking up, and it's not like the normal class that you go to where it's you go, you sit, you write a paper, you turn in, you leave. We're dealing with actual patients and we're dealing with actual, lives of these animals, and it's really neat to see not only like our knowledge grow, but like our understanding and our care and welfare for the animals increase as well.
The staff is always here to help you. All you got to do is ask, and if somebody's putting in the work, they're going to help you. They're going to help you get there. So having a small student-teacher ratio has been tremendous. We can ask a lot of questions. We get to do a lot of things that other programs may not get to do. So it's been a real plus.
From my standpoint, what I enjoy the most is seeing our graduates out at a conference or some meeting somewhere, and I see their accomplishments, I see what they've done, and they've been in the field and they're doing really well. And it's just real rewarding to see how they mature and grow up, and they're an asset to the veterinary profession.
And we're just very blessed to have all the opportunities that we have here, and I think our students realize that. They come here to Morehead State. We're not a part of a big metropolitan area, and there's a reason that kids will travel to Eastern Kentucky for our program, and that is the quality of instruction and the quality of facilities and the quality of caseload that we have here that really is just really almost unmatched by any program in the country. Our expectations are very high, but when they come through and when they're graduated and they come up to you a couple of years later and talk about what a great experience they had here, yes, I am very, very proud of, I'm proud of what our faculty do here. I'm proud of these facilities, and just really proud of our students and what they gain and the knowledge they gain by having gone to school here at Morehead State University.